Welcome once again to another episode of Stu Him Productions presents
J&M Solve the World. I am James.
and I am Matt, and we are joined for this special podcast with yours, and my favorite Italian, all the way from Florida. Give it up for Dwight. Oh, sorry. Nope.
Come on.
Nope. Nope. There we go.
I would have been happy with the
Wah, wah, wah.
five-side intro, but that was cool. Thank you very much.
Hey, you know,
Fucking
we are givers. We you know, we make sure that our guests are welcome and you know, with open arms.
You guys always welcome me with open arms, man. It's fucking fantastic.
Hey, Dwight. Joe
Yes,
isn't
sir.
down there with you, is he?
I don't know what you're getting at over here. Like, I'm supposed to be your fucking beck and call?
Well, I mean,
Is that what you mean, Dan?
No, I was just curious if Joe was there, you know? I mean,
No, he's
you
hanging out.
guys
He-
you guys
yeah,
are
I'll
almost
talk.
inseparable.
I mean,
Almost. Sometimes.
Yeah, he's here with me.
Hey,
Just
we were having fucking steak and lobster. What the fuck already?
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm not supposed to be here for that.
Well, of
It's not like
course.
you were serving chicken nuggets. You fuck.
ooh,
Ooh,
chicken nuggets do sound good.
little buffalo sauce on them.
Oh, fuck yes.
Hey. I thought this was a classy thing.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
A chicken nugget your ass already over there.
oh, you wanna dip a chicken nugget in my ass?
Oh.
You're
I
getting
would,
out of line.
I
You're getting a little out of line over there.
I would leave the buffalo sauce off if he's going to do that.
Well, I mean,
You know?
I had Mexican for lunch and a little bit of Mexican for dinner.
Yeah.
So,
Me feel like you got some buffalo sauce on your ass.
I'd be in the meat for dinner. Whoa.
Hey yo.
Hey, that was a good one over there with the Vietnamese thing. You know, because of the wife.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yes.
whatever you need, Leo gets.
You get it?
You
Get
fucking motherfuckers.
Tonight's podcast will be something that we've never talked about, something that we've wondered, the stigma, if you will, or the definition of the LGBTQ QIA plus.
The alphabet.
Yes.
I thought we were doing religion and politics.
No.
No, what the fuck already? The J&M and J has solved the world.
Yeah.
Solve
That's
the
the new
world.
fucking brand, right?
Yeah.
Don't fuck with me over here.
Okay. I won't fuck with you over there, but how about over here?
I'm on a fucking flight tomorrow. You prick cocksucker.
Hey,
All right, Joe, relax. Joe, why
He'll,
don't you go inside and make a fucking drink, Joe?
he'll be back.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna make a fucking drink. I'm gonna put on a show. Relax.
Why don't you put on a little Frank Sinatra and kind of chill? It'll be okay.
he's going to put on a show
Hey.
for Dwight's wife.
Oh.
Break my balls. Hey, fucking.
All right, Joe, relax. Don't encourage him, dude, because he'll be in there with her, dude. And I don't want to fight that little prick, dude.
He'll chew your ankles off, man.
I know, right? Fucking holy shit ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, the L,
Motherfucker.
we know what the L is,
Right.
right?
Lesbian.
Yes.
Beautiful thing.
Which is women who are attracted to other
Women.
women
Yes.
and not attracted to men.
Correct.
I remember from our homework earlier.
Yeah. Do what, Dwight?
Also known as scissoring.
Yes.
Scissoring, yes.
The G, of course. Yep.
I've got to make this confession, since we're doing this all serious and everything.
Yes.
I am a lesbian trapped in a man's body.
I agree with that philosophy. I think that's good stuff.
That's how I identify, as a lesbian trapped in a man's body.
A monogamous lesbian trapped in a man's body.
Yes. That's a thing too.
Yes, it is.
When it gets on down into the other letters.
Yep. G, of course, gay. And that's a man that is attracted to another man, or
oh fuck, I thought I was happy this whole time.
Or is not attracted to women.
Women. Does not like the vagina at all.
Right. B is bisexual. That's LGBT is transgender.
Well, explain bisexuals for the layman out there. Those are people who will go either way.
Yes, they are attracted to their assigned sex at birth and the opposite.
They're either women who like other women and who also like men.
Right.
Or there are men who like women and who also like other men.
Right.
Basically college.
Yes. Yes.
Unless you went really late and then you was just telling her.
Then you're going, no, I've got this figured out now, as if you went late.
Because I didn't do none of the parties or nothing, man. I just worked.
Right. Probably made better grades too because of that.
Transgender is being attracted to the opposite sex of what you were, or no.
So you feeling like you're not.
You're identifying as the opposite sex of what you were assigned at birth.
Or, as I would say, born as.
Yes.
Not assigned. I mean, nobody assigns gender when they're born.
Right.
You're either born with a vagina or you're born with a penis.
Right.
For the most part. There are some exceptions that have both, and that we'll get into that later.
Yes. Q is queer or questioning. Questioning is you're questioning your sexuality.
So you're a man, but you're not for sure
if you're attracted to women or men.
Right. Okay. Or if you're a woman and you're not for sure if you're attracted to women or men.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, that's LGBTQ.
I thought
yes.
There was that show Queer Eye for the straight guy, whatever. Yeah. And to me, I always thought the queer was more the flamboyant or flaming homosexuals,
if you will.
That's right. That's kind of the way it's been perceived, and on the Queer Eye show, these guys are.
Well,
I mean, you walked into a room and heard these guys talk for a little bit, you would know. Okay,
yeah,
I got it.
And it's like back in the day, queer was the flamboyant gay men.
Well, actually, way back in the day, back in like the 20s and 30s, queer was just a term for something different.
Yes.
It's like, he's a little queer.
Yeah.
They weren't calling him gay or nothing. It was just he was a little different personality type person.
Well,
I think all labels change over the course of generations.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
just like the F word.
Go back to a 45-minute edit and say that was a thief. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Well,
okay.
like the F word, we can. Well, I'm going to go ahead and say it because I mean, the word faggot was a term for a cigarette in
No.
England.
In England.
Fag.
Fag, yeah.
Yeah.
Fag was a term for a cigarette.
Right. Or a bunch of sticks.
Or what?
A bunch of sticks.
Right.
I worked with a guy in Albertsons years ago, and he was on a cruise ship. He worked as a cruise director. And he was having some drinks with a girl. And he's like, yo, this guy called to me. He's like, yo, you got a fag. And he's like, he fucking all heated up. And the girl was like, oh, relax.
Right.
He just wants a cigarette.
Right.
You know, he's like, oh, that's something different over there where I'm from.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It turned into a derogatory term here in the United States.
Right.
You know.
Okay. Who remembers the last line of the theme to the Flintstones?
We'll have a gay old time.
Right.
That must meant a happy time.
Yes.
Had nothing to do with anything.
No,
it was just gay meant happy.
Right. And yes, you know, I get it. Like back in the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, 50s, it was you know, you portrayed yourself as a heterosexual man or a heterosexual woman in the public eye. I mean, Rock Hudson.
Right.
You know, prominent leading
man sex symbol
in Hollywood.
All the women
yeah.
love fucking Rock Hudson.
Right.
He was gay.
Yeah.
But you had to hide it back then.
Yes. I mean, it was right. It was the persecution. Okay. Back on topic. The I is intersex, which really, I mean, that breaks down. I mean, we went through the pansexual, the demisexual, the there was one of them, and I can't think of actually what they called it, but it's you're only sexually attracted to a person after you have established a romantic relationship,
emotional
yes.
Emotional relationship. Yeah.
Right. And then
we talked about that, and I'm like, you know, I can get that one,
right?
Because one night stands are one night stands,
right?
And that's the physical attraction,
with no emotional attraction.
No emotional attraction. Maybe you've had a few drinks or whatever, and you end up sleeping with them, and okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But then there's the attraction where you meet a person that you're not really attracted to,
right? They're cute, but they're not your type.
But then you start talking to them, and you're like going, "This motherfucker's cool."
Right.
And you find out you got similar likes and stuff, and then there's a sexual attraction begins because of that emotional
attachment.
Connection.
Yeah. You know, and then you've got the pan that now this is like pansexual. It was multiple partners. Willing multiple partners. And in other lifestyles, it's called swinging.
Open marriages.
Yeah. Wow. Are you okay, dude?
I think you just got hit by a fucking hurricane.
I turned the fan on, dude. I turned the fan on. Sorry.
And then
blew you away. Oh.
Yeah. The A was asexual, ace or aces. Oh shit.
That was the one where they just.
Let me go to the smart thing.
Weren't attracted to anybody, right? I mean, they just kind of their own their own attraction, or
Yeah. Let's see here.
I mean, I love myself
Right.
enough not to like put myself into situations where it's going to kill me.
Right.
But
okay.
There's nothing wrong with loving yourself, dude.
No.
if you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody else, dude.
That's exactly right.
So, let's see here.
Hey James, is he on the Google thing?
Do what?
Is Matt on the Google thing?
Yeah,
Yes,
he's on the Google thing.
I'm trying to remember. Okay, queer, intersexual is not a sexual orientation. Asexual, ace or aces, a person who does not experience sexual, physical attraction with others.
It's like I said, Matt told me that one
Isn't that
earlier.
called
That's guys in their basement playing video games.
Yeah. Okay.
Or girls.
Aromantic is a person who does not experience romantic or emotional attraction towards others. Demisexual is a person who only feels sexual attraction to someone after creating an emotional bond with the person. Pansexual, a person who is not limited in their sexual attraction in regards to biological sex, gender, identity, or expression.
Or the love of Peter Pan.
It's already getting too complicated.
We know what a monogamous is. A person who chooses to engage in one relationship with one person at a time. And then poly, a person who chooses to engage in multiple relationships, emotional and or sexual, with more than one person with the consent of all other people involved. Excuse me.
Okay, that's kind of a sketchy one there, because I feel like I'm kind of poly because I have relationships with multiple people, but I don't have sexual relationships with them.
Emotional and or sexual.
Right.
But
emotional, yeah. I mean,
well, but I think what they're getting at there with the polyamorous is you it's like I mean, the best way that I could explain it that I understand it is all those people that found quote unquote love on the internet. I mean,
if you break it down, emotional relationships,
right?
Not sexual, but emotional.
Yeah,
I have an emotional relationship with you. I have an emotional relationship with Dwight.
Right.
My brother, my sister-in-law, my daughter.
But those are right. But those are family, not necessary. Well, I mean,
our neighbors. I mean, we have emotional relationships.
Yeah,
we care about each other. That's emotion.
True.
When the shit goes sideways, we're all gonna fucking form up here on Stewart Compound.
Well, that was off subject a little bit, but that was like the whole thing with you start breaking things down too much, and it's like music, dude, and people are like, oh well, Kill Switch Engage is emo. Mm-hmm. Well, how is Pantera not emo, because do they not evoke emotion?
Right.
So like, where do you go with that? So
yeah. Oh, I guess I guess
what I said.
I guess
yeah, go ahead.
I guess emo would be considered if you are emotionally positive and sad instead of angry, like what Pantera instills in you.
Emo.
Okay, yeah, no, that's more than fair, dude. But like
you know,
but emo is like it's so I really think at the end of the day it's so subjective that regardless if you're talking about music or what,
well,
back to the subject matter at hand, like what like really what constitutes that? And at the end of the day, three of us here, you could very plausibly have three different answers, all legitimate.
But emo music in general breaks down to the depression type, woe is me. It's not
it's not channeling your hate into productive.
Right.
I don't find it hard to repress.
Right. Because I mean, channeling your hate or your inner demons, if you will, quote unquote, that's punk rock. That's heavy metal. That's
okay.
I mean, hell, when I hear a Jelly Roll song, I get emotional.
Oh yeah, but it's a different type of emotion.
Yeah, but it's still emotion.
Right.
But yeah, I understand what you're saying. The emo, the woe was me, world's out to get me.
But like, kind of back to the point, man. I have a story that I don't want to wait and not let it be told.
Yeah.
So if I may,
sure.
Yes.
Right?
Go ahead.
I worked with another therapist who is fucking flaming gay, and we got along very well. And I told him, I said, we can always hang out, man. We're good. We can just never be. And he was good with that, and it was cool. And we're walking in the hallway one day, and this cute little nurse, man, according to me, right? Like she's, I don't know, 5'4", maybe $120, dude. Just she's bending over doing something under the desk, dude. And man, it's magnificent fucking ass on this broad, dude. Oh my god, dude. And my wife knows, so that's good. But
my wife points that shit out to me. I mean, I didn't already see it, but she's like, "You see that over there?" I'm like, "Oh, no."
Oh, you're like, "No, really? You want to check it out?"
Oh, yeah,
but
that is nice.
I tap on, but you're right though. But when I tap on the shoulder, I go, "Look at that thing," and he goes, "Yeah," and I go, "How do you not want to put your fucking face right in that shit?" And he doesn't miss a beat, bro. And he goes, it's the same way that you don't want to put your face in the things that I want to put my face into. And I looked at him, I didn't miss a beat either. I was like, yo, dude, that's totally fair. That's totally fair.
Right. And
like I would
But you can't but as a heterosexual male, you can't say that Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt weren't some sexy motherfuckers in Interview with a Vampire.
Oh God.
you know what? It's not gay to admit that for a man to admit another man is a good looking man.
Right.
Or vice versa with women.
Right. Yeah.
That's not gay.
No.
I want to fuck them. That's a little gay. And that's fine. Right. That's cool. Do what you do. And it's like everything else, man. Don't fucking. And that was the beauty of my relationship with this therapist I'm talking about. Like, we were always cool with each other where it was like, okay, this is what I dig and this is what you dig. And, like, we're going to bust a little balls because we can, because we're friends like that. But never did you once, or never did I once, never did anybody once force that upon me and go,
yeah,
right.
Why don't you like this? And then you go, no. And you go, oh, well, you're fucking wrong.
Right.
Don't force it upon me, and don't tell me I'm wrong for not liking it.
Right.
I dig it because you dig it, but like I don't really dig it because I'm not participating. And at the end of the day, you can go, you know what, that's cool, but just don't fucking tell me I'm wrong for not fucking wanting to participate.
Right. It's kind of like stepping into that basement in St. Louis and you turn around going, we got to get out of here. I'm like, yes, we do.
Yeah, no, I think I'm pretty sure there was no argument in that in that moment.
No, it was like, oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Too, right?
Let's go. Let's get the fuck out.
Right?
Now, what they were doing down there, that's fine for them, but we had to get the fuck out.
You know,
yeah, this is not our scene, dude. We're gonna go back and watch the fucking fire kick, dude.
Eddie Murphy.
We at least got to go upstairs and look at the fucking bartenders.
You know, Eddie Murphy said it in Raw back in like 87, I believe it was.
No,
87 or 89 or something, man.
Was it Raw or was it Delirious?
It was Raw, because he was talking about having a gay friend, and it's totally cool, and you're out playing tennis one day, and you finish up, and you're like, hey, you know, I'm gonna go have a beer, and the partner says, I'm gonna go suck a dick, and it's like, okay, hey, we'll see you later. You know,
suck that dick. I'll see you later.
Yeah. He
said, but the worst thing about that was all those gay people. Women love the gay people.
Yeah.
He said then they go out with their friends and the gay guy, and they give them a little smooch on the cheek, and then they bring that AIDS back to your house.
Yeah. But you know, and that's the thing is,
of course, that was a big thing back then. Was the whole
AIDS.
Yeah,
it was like 87.
Yeah.
But you know, and you go back and you look at Delirious and Raw right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what we in today's society in 2026, you know, you're thinking of gay dudes wearing like straight leather, and Eddie Murphy in Delirious, he's wearing red fucking leather.
Yeah.
No shirt, red leather. And then in Raw, he's wearing black and purple leather with a scarf and gloves, and it's like now you're thinking.
Now, I mean, our whole heavy metal upbringing, because of Judas Priest.
Yep.
The whole leather spiked bracelets, fucking spiked necklaces, and that heavy metal look.
Yeah.
All came from the fucking S&M stores because Rob Halford was gay.
Yeah.
And that was the thing that amazed me when he came out. I thought, oh, fuck, the metal community is going to turn plumb against him.
Nope.
Yeah.
He's still the metal god.
Oh, yeah.
We don't care if he sucks dicks. Maybe that's how he hits those high notes.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and
he said that in an interview.
Yeah.
Somebody said something about how do you hit those high notes even at your age? He goes, come. I was like, holy shit, he said that.
And, you know, I mean, you think about it. You think about, and this goes to show, you know, rock fans. I'm going to just generalize rock fans. Don't care what your sexual orientation is. How many people?
Well, you look at the 80s bands.
Yeah.
They all dressed like girls.
Yes.
Straight guys.
Yeah.
I mean, most of them. There was probably a few, but I mean, was anybody getting more tail than fucking Motley Crue in the fucking 80s? But they dressed like fucking women?
No.
You know? I mean, Poison.
Yeah. Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
From Queen.
Who was bisexual.
Early.
Well, he was married to a woman.
Yes.
And she was his best friend until he died.
Yes. And she was the first one to know that he had AIDS. And it wasn't until a couple of days before he died that he actually told the band, because he thought the band would judge him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where like
it's
songs
like Freddie, you've lost 75 fucking pounds.
Right.
We've been in a recording studio. We know.
Right.
Buddy.
The show must go on. You know, that was basically him saying, thank you for everything. And hey, I'm dying. And it was like 3 days later after he finally came out and said that, yes, I am gay and I have AIDS, he was gone.
You know, the sad thing about it is, this is going to get a little political here, but he might still be alive if he hadn't taken the treatment that Anthony Fauci recommended back during the AIDS crisis.
Yeah.
Which was a chemo treatment that killed more people than cured their cancer, but they decided that was the treatment to use on AIDS.
Yeah.
And that killed a lot of fucking people.
Right.
I mean, Magic Johnson's still alive.
Magic.
He got on a different treatment.
Yes. He's went to Mexico and he had he's done stem cells. And unlike any other person that has been HIV positive who's lost a lot of weight, you look at Magic from when he was actively playing with the Lakers.
Up.
Oh yeah.
He's gained weight. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, that's a whole different, the Fauci thing. We could.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
but
I didn't know that. I didn't know that until this whole COVID thing and stuff. And it was like, Fauci was doing it. Okay.
The healthcare system, or James, did you put a couple podcasts ago?
The sick care system we have.
The sick care system, yeah. Dude, and you know, you guys know I'm in it, but like, there's no money in the fucking cure, man. No matter what it is.
No, you can't.
Diabetes, or AIDS, or fucking, or something as simple as
cancer.
Well, that's not really simple, but yeah, it could be.
But
you're right.
But
I really do. I honestly believe there's cures for all this shit somewhere sitting on the shelf, and people are like, pharmaceutical companies. There's no fucking, I have fucking. I'm borderline diabetic, dude, with fucking, triglycerides and shit. Well, you feed me medication to control it. Are you telling me we can't cure it? We came up with a fucking vaccine for fucking COVID in 2 months, dude, and we can't figure out cancer or some of this other shit that we just mentioned.
But like you say, there's no. I mean, look at all the cancer clinics and stuff that would shut down if they came out with a cure.
Well, and again,
they can't sell you a treatment and something or something like for diabetes and stuff. They stick you on a pill that you got to take the rest of your fucking life,
or you're shooting insulin,
or you're shooting insulin or whatever. You got to stay on for the rest of your fucking life. And then they jack the prices, and what do?
Yeah.
You either pay the price or you fucking die. I mean, what the fuck?
Everything is money, dude. Even when my mom and dad bought, they bought the house in 81, dude. And when the refrigerator and the hot water heater and shit all started to go, it was like, well, that shit lasted 20 years or something. Your dad was alive, Well, dad died 15 years ago. I said, they don't make shit. They don't make refrigerators, to last a lifetime anymore, because they'll never sell you another one. What's the fucking point? I went out and bought a fucking washing machine just a couple of months ago, and I was talking to a guy that he serviced my old machine, and he goes, dude, it ain't worth it. He goes, go buy you a $400 one, and he told me the brand, and he's like, just go buy one of them motherfuckers, and if you get 5 years out of it, you're fucking gold.
Right.
He goes, go buy one of them high dollar motherfuckers. In 5 years, you've just lost a bunch of money.
Right.
They just don't make them like that anymore. And
it's
capitalism and stuff. But it's just it's ridiculous anymore with any of it, man. Where you fucking nothing's supposed to last anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you remember the cars. The American cars back in the 80s were junk.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until the Japanese cars started coming over here that would run fucking 300,000-400,000 miles.
Right?
And the American companies said, well, shit, we got to do something now.
Yeah.
Because they were building fucking cars that would last you a couple of years, you know, before shit started falling off or the motors would fucking fail. But then, you know, they kind of figured it out a little bit there. But like, yeah, you're right. I mean, the technology thing, as far as like TVs and stuff goes, a lot of people want the newest, best thing.
Mm-hmm.
So their old TV still might be working, but goddamn, this new one's got 4K and has all the apps on it that I want and blah, 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 blah. So they're going to upgrade to that, you know.
My brother.
And I actually saw victim to that. I'm sorry to cut you off, man. We'll get to your brother in a minute if that's okay. But like we just bought a new one. We bought it before the Super Bowl because that's when sales happened. But I really wanted it for the Daytona 500.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so I bought a 75-inch TV, and it's a TCL, and it's a really good brand and everything supposedly. And there was a $20 difference between the Roku and the Google one. And the Roku one is just easier to set up. Now personally, next time I buy one, it's gonna be just Vizio because I don't have to go create an account and all this other shit. But I had to go create a bunch of accounts for Roku and all this other bullshit. But then I put my old 50-inch that was in the living room out on my porch. The old TV on my porch wasn't a smart TV. This one is. So I can pull up YouTube. I can put, Pantera 1995 concert, and that motherfucker comes right up on YouTube.
Right.
Or whatever. So, but, to go back to it, it's fucking like, and no, I've never had a TV burn out on me, I don't think, in the last, 10 fucking years. But it gets to the point where it's like, you know what, I can just do better than this. And that's what I'm going to buy. And there was nothing wrong with the 50-inch in the living room. I just wanted a bigger fucking TV.
Right.
Can I maybe watch the Daytona 500 without my glasses?
Right.
And I still watched it with my glasses on, dude.
Right.
Because it was like,
it was even better.
It's just that much better.
Yeah. I know.
Fuck it, why not?
I had a 50-inch plasma that I bought in 2007. And of course, it wasn't smart or nothing like that. And of course, it was used quite a bit. And it got to where the colors started getting wonky on it. It looked like an old 60s LSD show. The colors started just getting wonky. It was weird. So it's like, fuck, we need to buy a new TV. So I bought a Google Smart TV, which was easy for me because I have a Samsung phone, and I was able to set it up with my phone, just boom, just my Google account and everything, just bam, right there.
Yeah, exactly.
But I took that plasma down and I looked at the back of it, and it was like, oh shit, need to dust this motherfucker off and shit. Well, I put it out in my garage. Fucking color's great now.
There's one spot.
It was getting like, there's one spot where the bird flew in there and shit on it. But the color's like great now. It's like, oh fuck, that thing was just getting too hot.
Yeah.
I should have cleaned the back of it off and it'd probably been fucking fine.
So AJ has an old plasma, and this is probably like a 50 or a 55-inch plasma, and he moved it out to his shed. And in the wintertime, he doesn't have to have a heater out there.
Right, yeah.
Because it's hot as fuck. But there's a guy that I follow on TikTok who refurbishes the old refrigerators. Like refrigerators that, James, your parents would have had when they were younger. My grandparents would have had,
from the 70s.
No,
even older than that.
50s.
Oh, okay.
And he'll go through and he'll check the electronics, make sure the plug-in is working. and he repaints them and whatnot. But several of those refrigerators, it's like changing a fuse or putting a new plug on it, and boom, plugs in. It's getting cold, and
even back then, a lot of them didn't even have a circuit board in them.
Right.
They were just
right. And when you're, what you need in a refrigerator is, does it get cold? Yes.
Make ice.
Does it? Or
I mean, does it freeze enough that you can put ice trays in there to make ice?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, that's
all you need.
Yep.
I
don't need it. I don't need it to like message me at work on my smartphone and tell me that I'm out of milk.
But okay, now to transition back to where we were. Now it's no secret that gay men love the Dallas Cowboys. That's just the way it is. What do you want?
I'll just look.
Oh,
just look.
That's mint julep. And it's no question that lesbians love the Indianapolis Colts.
Okay.
Explain,
Lucy.
That one I'm completely making up.
Oh,
okay. Because I've seen a lot of lesbians that are like diehard Steeler fans. It's really where they grew up.
I got one for you.
Okay.
I heard this the other day on the radio.
All right, please.
The United States women just won the gold medal in hockey.
Yep.
You know why female hockey players are the nastiest women on the planet?
You told me this one, but Dwight, do you know why female hockey players are the nastiest people on the planet?
No, I'm going to go with they're hardcore, I guess.
No, because they go 3 periods before they change their pads.
Oh, shit.
Oh, congratulations,
nice.
U.S. women. Thank you.
Yes. There's Haley and Kendra. They're lesbians that live around the St. Louis area.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
They've actually thrown out.
I've just seen them on reels. I haven't went into their.
I think they're hilarious. Haley is the dark-haired one. Kendra has the blonde hair, but Haley always like has these one-liner like pickup lines,
right,
that she gives to her wife.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they were invited to throw out first pitch at the Cardinals game during Pride Month. And apparently there's a women's football team happening around there because Haley is training to be a part of that football team.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which I think, I've seen the Lingerie League football team, and that's a little,
little Playboy,
gratuitous.
Little Playboy After Dark.
Yeah, very gratuitous.
Yeah.
But then there was a special on Netflix about women's like full contact football, and it was like, holy fuck. Oh, I'm here to help. But there are some women's sports that I think would be exciting to watch, and there's some that's just like, eh.
I'm curious. Next Olympics, they're supposed to have flag football.
Yes.
And I will definitely check that out.
Right. But here,
I guess the 2028 Summer Games.
Yeah.
Have flag football.
But here at J&M Solve the World, we are behind equality when it comes to sports. As long as the person the biological person fits the biological sport. Meaning,
we don't want any people who used to be males,
yes,
who
or
have transitioned to females, competing against females, especially, well, any sport, but especially in combat sports.
Right. Or even, and they don't even have to transition. They just have to identify.
Yeah, that's not, no.
No. If, because that's just wrong on so many levels.
I mean, we've talked about that in the past. Just the muscle mass, the tendon strength,
yes,
of a biological male.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they transition,
yes,
if you've transitioned after puberty, you've still got all the benefits of that testosterone and your muscle mass, your tendon strength,
yeah,
your bone density, and all that. And that is not fair if you fight other women or if you swim against other women. That's just
okay.
oh.
Michael Phelps,
Right,
the greatest Olympian that ever lived.
right.
He's got more gold medals than anybody has ever had and will ever have.
20.
Now, he set all kinds of records for men swimming. Now, imagine if Michael Phelps became Michelle Phelps because they identified as a woman,
Right,
and started competing. By Olympic standards, he is old.
right. They still whoop all their asses.
Oh,
I mean, there was a study.
Would it be fair?
No, there was a study.
Exactly.
There was a study done, and the women's Olympic track, their world records
Yes.
in 100 meters and whatever.
Yeah.
Most high school boys
Yes.
can beat those records.
Right.
We're talking women's world records.
Right.
But the high school boys, most of them are beating those times.
Mm-hmm.
So no, that's not fair.
Right.
I mean, if so, you have a daughter that's trained all of her life
Mm-hmm.
in Olympic swimming.
Yep.
And she's the number one person, and all of a sudden, this 6'3", 180-pound freaking guy shows up and says he's a woman, and he kicks her ass.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be real happy about that.
No.
Or worst case scenario, they're the same weight class, and he beats your daughter's ass in boxing. That's not going to be good.
Well, now this doesn't pertain to being anti, whatever.
This is do whatever you want to do, but there's lines.
Right. This is a proud dad gonna spend the rest of my life in jail because I will never, ever allow a man, whether they identify as a man or they're biologically a man, hurt my daughter.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did you hear?
It's got to be all about
Cain Velasquez.
Dude. There's two genders. There's two genders. That's
right,
it.
right. Did you hear that Cain Velasquez just got out of prison? The MMA fighter.
Oh yeah.
Because he went to jail because he found out at the daycare his son went to, this dude had been molesting children. And he went after the guy in a car chase and shot up the car missed the guy, hit the guy that was passenger or whatever. But he got arrested for it, of course. But I'm like, God damn, if there was ever a thing where he should have got a pass, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
he spent 2 years in prison.
Mm-hmm.
He's out on parole now.
Yeah.
But my God, I mean, what happened to that dude that had been molesting children at that fucking daycare?
Right.
You know.
Now this was back in the 80s, and I see the picture pop up every year right around Father's Day. And this happened like in the early 80s. This guy was being escorted by the police because he had been like he pled insanity to molesting and raping these girls. And one of the girls' dad was on the phone, and it was a live broadcast. The dad turned around and gunned him down on live television because this person that was being escorted by the police had molested or raped his daughter, you know, whatever it is. And it's like, look, you can identify how you want to, but the moment you start hurting people, whether it be
especially children,
physical, mental, and
it all comes down to race, religion, sex, this, that, the other thing. When you start forcing things upon other people, it's wrong. You can do what you want to do. I respect that. Do what you want to do. But when you force it upon me, and then on top of that, tell me that I'm wrong for not agreeing to participate, like homosexuality. Dude, that's cool. Do it. I'm not doing it.
right.
Okay. And then like me and that, like the story I told a little while ago, you know.
Yeah.
Me and him were always good. You know what I'm saying? But when you start fucking going, oh, you're wrong for not seeing it my way. No.
right?
I'm not wrong. I just don't agree with it.
Right.
So how the fuck is that a problem?
Right.
That's exactly where the problem is. You know, where
Well,
you know, I respect what you do. You just do it over there. I'm gonna do my thing over here, and I'm not wrong for not digging it. I'm just not doing it.
right.
Right.
Yeah, you're not condemning them for how they live. You're just, you know, that's fine. You live how you want to live. But if you're saying that I'm wrong for my life, then we have a problem.
Right.
You know, it's like politics. If you're fucking blue, oh my God, I can't agree with anybody from the right. If you're right, then I can't agree with anybody from the left. Fuck you. That's what debate and everything's all about.
Right.
You know, because guarantee you, most people probably agree on most things. It's just how we get there.
Right.
You know.
And
Exactly.
you know, the country was founded on freedom of choice. Well, if I've got the freedom of choice, why do I only have two choices?
Well, you don't. You can vote for the third party guy that's never going to win.
Right. You know, and then you go to
maybe there's been cases. Jesse Ventura won as an independent candidate in Minnesota.
Right, but that was at the state level, not at the federal level.
Well, but it's got to start somewhere.
Right. But anyways, we have tackled the bullshit with Big Pharma. We have tackled the bullshit with the American appliance companies. We have attacked we have tackled, I'm sorry, not attacked, but tackled the intergender sports and the inequality of sports. And we have described
what we're saying. Well, I can't say we. I can say what I am saying is, we don't care what your sexual orientation is. If you want to transition, my only thing is, if you want to transition, you should be 21 years old.
I say
at least, because you can't fucking drink, you can't fucking buy weed in the states that are legal. Actually, it ought to be 25, because that's when the frontal cortex of your brain fully develops in a man.
I say 18. And the reason why I say that,
if you can go serve your military at 18.
Yes, you can serve your country at the age of 18 upon either graduating or you getting a GED.
You at least have to be an adult.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying is.
Yes.
You need to be an adult, and
you need to make the choice.
I mean, you have to be 18 to get a tattoo.
Yes.
Legally.
Depending on the state, but yes.
Yeah. So, okay, 18. I'll give you that one.
Well,
but 25 would be better.
No, right.
Because they've talked about most kids who want to transition, they usually grow up to be gay.
Yes.
And if that's what happens, that's fine. You know? But don't be cutting off all your shit and ruining your life to have a sexual experience.
Well, there was a couple, and they made the news.
If you want to transition to I'm sorry. Go ahead.
10 years ago, a woman a man was transitioning to a woman, and a woman was transitioning to a man. But before they completed their transition, the person transitioning to a man had gotten pregnant and had the top transition done, but they couldn't do the bottom transition because they were pregnant.
Right.
And it's like, you guys are having a relationship that could have worked before, but it's like you're flip-flopping the positions, but now you're pregnant, so you can't fully do it. I mean, because here's this guy.
She can't breastfeed her child,
right? But here's
child or whatever.
Here's this man who is about to give birth, and here's this woman who got
out of a vagina.
Yes, and here is this woman who got this man pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
When in actuality, they could have stayed their birth sexes and accomplished the same thing.
And they were a couple where they just okay. I mean,
right.
I don't understand it. I know what happens. I don't understand it. Can't you just wear guy clothes or wear female clothes and then still have all your sexual parts and get all the feeling that we normally have?
Ralphie May said that
because
has Chaz Bono looked at him, she wouldn't have transitioned to a man.
Yeah.
Because when Chaz transitioned to, I don't know what the name became.
You see how confusing it is, though?
I think Chaz is her transition name. But she was Chastity as a girl.
Oh yeah, okay. But when she started taking the testosterone, therapy and everything, and she grew the little goatee, and right around that time, Ralphie May grew the goatee, and Chaz was a fuller figure or a bigger guy, and Ralphie May was always a big guy.
Oh yeah.
It's like they looked a lot alike.
I guess I guess
I just hate to come
honestly,
across a clip that looks like a dick.
do what?
I just hate to come across a clip that looks like a dick.
Oh, I thought you said you
that's-
Googled a clit that looks like a dick.
I thought he said Donald
No,
Trump looked like a dick.
I read my history. You can't prove that. Of course.
I guess we could have a trans person on the podcast. We know one.
Well, when you say that, you don't include Florida.
You haven't known her since she was a little bitty girl. I'm not going to say it out loud on the podcast.
Well, I think, you know what? Maybe it's time to close this portion out.
Okay. On that note, folks, we are 100%. We believe in some of it, just not all of it. Because the lesbian, gay, bi, trans.
Do you, boo?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a problem with any of it. I mean, we've talked about don't be married to your ideas,
Right.
because 20 years ago I didn't believe in gay marriage.
Hell,
And
there may or may not be a calendar of a certain bass player from a certain band who was dressed in drag for Halloween and made $5 extra that were put into his shorty shorts,
right,
while wearing fishnet stockings and combat boots.
but
here's a piece of advice. If
back-
you're really against gay marriage, if you're really, really, really against gay marriage,
no, I mean back in the day,
just be against gay divorce.
I mean back in the day, I was against gay marriage because I didn't think they should have the same rights as heterosexual marriage. That was my thought
Back in the day.
back in the day, maybe 30 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, if you're gay and you want to get married, fine.
Yeah.
You can be as
I don't have
you could be as miserable as straight people.
right.
That's fine.
But
Do that.
there was a comedian I seen. He was funny and shit. He was talking about the divorce rate in heterosexual marriage is at 50%, right?
Yep.
The lesbian divorce rate is like 70%. The gay divorce rate is like 25%. He goes, ladies, you're the problem.
That was comedian Jim Jeffries.
Jim Jeffries, yes.
The reason why lesbian marriages have a 70% divorce rate is because there's two women involved.
Right.
Heterosexual marriages have a 50% divorce rate because there's still a woman involved.
And gay marriage is like 25% because blowjobs are great for everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I got my numbers skewed there, but yeah. Yeah, that was what it was. It was like, yeah, ladies, you are the problem.
On that note.
You have just watched another episode of Stu Him Productions presents
Jan-M Solve the World. I have been James.
And I have been Matt. And on behalf of mine yours and your favorite Italian all the way from Florida, Dwight.
Yo, and this guy from the other place. But fuck it. They just go with the Dwight guy.
Tell us, Joe. Tell us.
You keep one.
Hey.
You keep one fist in the gold. I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm getting a blowjob from Sharon Stone. In the 80s.
Okay.
It's good.
Okay.
So hot, she's on a dice. Oh, there we go. Touching on another subject. One fist in the gold, one foot in the gutter. Yeah.
You keep one fist in the gold, one foot in the gutter. And we will be seeing you.
Peace.